Hi everyone, Anand back again. Are you a person who always think that you got into a rat race and you don't have time to um, unfold certain dreams that you had in the past due to the life situations, family situations? You got into something else and your dream has actually buried deeply, and you would have already lost interest to even get back to those dreams and start working on it. Probably you would have felt that the life is already taken different shift, and I don't have time, no more time. And if you have such thought process in your mind, irrespective of your age, you could be in the age group of 40s, 50s, 60s even. My dear friends, it is not just for motivation, but out of my personal experience with several of the business people, professionals, entrepreneurs, self employed individuals who have done a remarkable shift in their thinking process, even at the age of 50s, in the age group of 50s or even 60s. One or two, I know, the age group of 60s have really made a huge shift in their thinking process of aspiring towards their desired dreams. How is it possible, basically, if you are 30 years, you are tuned to or you are conditioned to certain way of working, and suddenly getting back to enthusiastic way, it requires quite a lot of mental makeup, change in the way we think, change the way we actually operate with. One of the tools which so many people have talked about in the past, so many people are talking about it in the world from different corners, various management gurus, coaches, trainers, so on and so forth, authors, everyone. But practically speaking, unless and until someone experience it, feel it, put into practice, see the application of it, it is only a kind of listening to some stories or listening to somebody's beautiful articulation. It's not going to really help me. It's not going to contextually relevant to my own aspirations. So to make it happen, I wish, I think you should apply this immediately if you want to, and experiment it for let's say 1 month or 2 months and see how it's really going to change the way you operate with. So what am I coming to is, I am coming to time structuring and time management. I am not saying time management means like the theoretical stuff that we have heard it enough. Sometime it is nauseating. I'm not getting into theoretical stuff. I am looking at time from the perspective of my own personal experience, especially during this COVID days. The kind of when I look back, what is that I have done in the last 1 year of time? As I'm not meeting clients physically, most of the clients I'm doing only Zoom sessions, and some of the training interventions are not coming through because of COVID economic crisis. So more towards, anyway, consulting is what my bread and butter all through my life. So everything is online. So when I look back, other than dealing with the clients and working towards clients, the advisory services, what are other things that I have done for my profession or for my self development? My dear friends, it is something very phenomenal. It's incredible. In fact, I'm motivating myself by saying this. When I look back, I have done quite a lot of significant improvements in my way I work every single day. Some of you definitely would be knowing the kind of videos we do, the kind of interviews that I do, the kind of conversation that I had with expert team over the years, over the months during this pandemic. And when I look back, I also did conscious decisions of taken conscious decisions in terms of time. This has happened because I had an interaction with one of my known associates in the meditation circle, and she's a doctor and she's in US. When I had an internal conversation with her, with a group of small people, one thing she shared with me that uh, quote unquote I'm saying, she said, Anand, super conscious about your time, super conscious about the time that you invest with people. That would give you quite a lot of clarity in which you can actually aspire more priorities in your life. The super conscious about time is what the tool which I'm planning to share it with you here. So how do I look at super conscious about time? uh, Once the purpose is clearly defined, this is what I'm going to do, come what may, and I'm not going to talk to 200 people to check whether I'm on the right track or not. And I will be doing it only that consistently over the period of time. Whether I'm going to really see the result or not doesn't matter, but consistently I'm going to work on it. And whatever can add value to that investment in terms of time, I will associate. Whichever is going to be impediment, or whichever is going to be kind of a determinant to the whole exercise, I will brutally disassociate myself with them, with people or with process or with whatever it is, external environments. The moment what should I associate with and what should I disassociate with is what I believe super conscious about my time or time investment. And it has really paid off very well. Yes, some people would have felt that, he is not the same Anand, not talking hours together, not spending lot of time. There's a famous management jargon goes like, you don't need quite a lot of input consistently to build a relationship. If you have good understanding and good trust and respect, actually you don't need input. You just have to keep working. Wherever the relationship needs consistent and continuous input to maintain relationship, it is not a relationship at all. So it has given me a significant improvement in myself, in my profession, and in my business as well. So you may be an entrepreneur, you may be a professional, you may be a student, or you may be an human individual at different walks of life. My humble suggestion is look at super conscious about the time investment that you do for anything and everything. And probably you can now take the priority list of your past. Probably you just forgotten about it. You can bring it back to the surface and work on it for 1 or 2 months and see how it's going to help you. I'm sure this is going to add value in your life. Thank you very much for listening. I'll be back next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.